Well, that didn't work. That was supposed to be That was supposed to be non-copyrighted Ethiopian music. That was crap. That was crap right there. What? Yeah, screw this. We'll just stick to the usual shit. Alrighty. Let's go get this started. Oh man, this is great. I love this. I'm loving this. I'm loving every minute of this. I am. It's good stuff. And I have to say that Mr. Thorp, I just wanted to show you my nice gardening tool. Some people say this is a pickaxe, and I understand. It looks like a pickaxe, and you can call it a pickaxe. People know what you're saying. The difference is this right here. It looks a bit different, right? It's not an axe. It's a hoe. Now, you probably wouldn't call it a pick hoe. That sounds weird, right? Pick hoe. I mean, you could search pick hoe when it comes up, sure. There's a particular name for it. We could watch some gardening videos to learn that. Here, let's watch this gardening video. Okay. We don't have to listen to what she has to say. We just have to look as she gives us a tour of her nice garden. Okay. So yeah, there are differences in gardening tools. Obviously, one end is a pick. It's good for getting in there in that soil. It's good at picking in there. All right, and that's sod. Then you also have a side that's wider, where you can get more ground. You can use it. You can use it to pry. You can use it to kind of pull and stuff. I've used this several times. I've made a little flower garden in the front. Now I don't water it. Neither does the wife. But believe it or not, the roses grow. I lied. Oh, I lied. I do water it. I pour leftover beer and I pee in it. Yeah, I pee in I pee. And the roses grow. They grow. They're fantastic. Oh, there's also the blood of my enemies. The blood of my enemies. Yeah, so, like I said, you could say pickaxe. People give what you mean. It's a mattock. Okay. It's a pick hoe. It's a tool used for farming, for gardening, for landscaping. I guess it could be used as a weapon, like many farming tools. But Ben Thorp took what I said as a threat, which is so weird, dude. Like, dude, Ben Thorp, chill out. You need to take some chill pills over there, man. Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy.
It's the second time I've heard about it, and he seemed to think it was funny to slander another person like that, or defame. I don't know what it'd be. Libel, slander, defamation. Knowing.
None of those things, actually, in a court of law, because you would have to prove damages, and I have not damaged anything. I have not damaged your reputation at all. So, good luck on that. Good luck. Oh, you're talking about... good luck.
That it was wrong,
Dad,
so I challenged him. Yeah.
Ben, we don't need to hear the interior of your mouth whilst chewing. With that,
I mean, I would love for him to take me to court over me saying that Ben Thorp fucks his daughter. And I'll say, and here's my affidavit. I'll tell you, here's what my affidavit would be, okay? My affidavit would be, I believe Mr. Deadman, Mr. Brian Deadman, believes that Benjamin sucks on cock Thorp, fucks his daughter. And I believe this to be the case because after asking him multiple times if he does it, he couldn't give me a no. He couldn't say no. Which, by the way, now I'm going to move the goalposts a little bit. Now it's going to be, because at this point it's ridiculous. And he's a man of God. At this point, it is, Mr. Thorp, you put your hand on a Bible and you swear to God you have never, ever, ever had sex with your daughter. You do that. and I'll move on. You do that, and I'm good. You do that, then we would have to believe you because you're a man of God. I guess, right? That's never going to happen. He can't even do that. He can't even do that. All right. Let's play this. I want to see the reaction. I actually haven't seen this part. I just knew that was happening. I was like, oh, man. Oh, there's a part where she disavows Brian Dunn. Well, I don't know who Brian Dunn is, but I know Brian Deadman, and that's me. It's Brian, by the way.
I thought this new microphone solved the problem.
Well, it's a very sensitive microphone. Man, it's disgusting to see you chew gum. Dump the gum, you nasty cow.
They're volume.
Guys, I'm trying to. It is serious, so shut your fucking mouths for a minute. I'm tired. I've been dealing with this all morning. As I was saying, get this message out because we did
balance the audio,
of course, from our Discord, so we knew we wouldn't get it firsthand. But he has a lot of people in that Discord who are whatever they call themselves part of a community, although they don't use that word very much. But I figured he'll get the message, and the message I got instead was, I don't know if it was a direct response to what I had said.
Probably not. I wasn't paying any attention.
I think quite disturbing. So we want to roll tape on that.
Let's watch this disturbing video, guys.
This guy,
you got to check it out.
Decided to post. Wait a minute. To post on YouTube.
On YouTube, like it's this serious. On YouTube, he posted a short
on his channel for all the world to see. I didn't, this isn't me, this is him.
Yeah, and it was only posted about, 2 hours ago, so.
Oh my God, her audio's so low. Balance it, dude. Balance it. You heard that? You heard that? Is that the cops? Nah, that's me just knock on the desk. Moment of suspense there. Trickster Deadman, what's going on here? Playing games with us. My name is Benjamin. Sorry, not Benjamin. Sorry. I'm not Benjamin. Sorry, I'm not a daughter fucker. Sorry, I am Brian Deadman. Okay, my address is, I should have say this, 310 Trowood Lane, Houston, Texas. Okay, you have my address. You could send me the information you need. Okay, all right. It's not the 17823 Crystal Lake Lane, Pearland, Texas. It's not that. Okay, not that. My address, and this is okay, guys. It's okay. I want him to have this. It's 310 Trowood Lane, Houston, Texas. Do something. Send it. Send it.
Fresh off the press. All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Thorp, do you know what a pig hoe is? You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out real soon.
And he's gonna find out real soon. All you had to do is wait later on today when I was talking about what a pick hoe is. Pick hoe, pickaxe. It's not a pickaxe. It's more of a hoe because of the way the blade is. It's all importance of the blade. Okay. This side right here is a little bit wider, and it's horizontal instead of vertical. Big difference. Like, you wouldn't use this. You could use it to chop a small tree if this is all you had, but this is not what you would use. I mean, if you had to break some boards to get out of a burning building, this could work, but it's not like an axe, right? It's important to use the correct tool for the job, but as you guys know, if you guys are like, do things with your hands and stuff, and not someone just jerking around, you know that sometimes you can make a tool work for you. Okay, all right. Anyway, this was the big threat. Oh man, I want to find out where Ben and Grace are, and I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna murder them. I'm gonna wear their skin. What the hell?
You can play it again. Go ahead.
All right.
Wait, can you make it larger? A
You
pick
can't.
hoe is a tool that has a pick end that's sharp and a hoe end that's flat. I don't really know. You know,
I
don't
love
think
it when
has
people
any-
go to my channel. I mean, you take one look at my channel and be like, oh, this guy's just messing around.
kind of slang connotations that I know of.
Oh, it's a digging pick. Oh,
No.
okay, digging pick.
Mr. Thorp,
Digging for hose.
do you know what a pick hoe is? You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out.
I coughed a little bit too. Like, dude, my hair looks fucking gray right there. What the fuck? I'm getting old.
Real soon.
Okay, so can I come back? So that in and of itself, I think, would be a threat of violence.
A threat of violence. What? What? Oh, let me help you out here, Mr. Thorpe. A threat of violence would be me saying, Mr. Thorpe, I would go to and I put out your residence, which I do not know and I do not care to know. And then I say, I'm going to use certain weapon to do a certain thing. I didn't say any of that. I just said, I asked you a question. Do you know what this tool is? And I want to show you what this tool is. You're going to find out. You're going to find out real fast, dude. Real soon.
Well, all right, this is a good point. Well, can I? Okay, so that's not a threat. Okay, so then he followed up. Go ahead with a chat.
All right, just give me one
Uh-oh.
second to bring
Uh-oh.
it up. Okay.
What's that duck lip for? From Ben. He's blowing Grace kisses.
From him.
Oh, shit. Caught red-handed. Look at this. Who tipped off Ben Thorpe that my plan is to kill him and take his wife and daughter? Shit. Oh, my God. Been exposed. Been exposed. What'd I do with this? Oh, my God. It's almost as if I wrote that for it to be sent to him. God damn it. Oh, shit. Ben, what are you doing? Mr. Thorpe, what are you doing? Oh, wait. What if he's... No. You don't think he knows this is just me joking around and pretending like it's not joking around. You don't think he's actually, like, clutching his pearls and playing victim. No. No. That can't be what's happening. Fucking shit, dude. That's crazy. I tell you what, though. Ben Thorpe, it is true. I am going to take your wife and daughter from you. I'm going to do that.
Okay, this
Shit,
is
dude.
what, through Discord? His Discord?
That's right.
It was from a
My
different
Discord. Chinatown
It's him.
Discord.
Okay, from a different Discord. This is him with his handle.
And look at that stupid face I use. Look, I chose the dumbest fucking, like, angle. Like, this fucking, like I'm looking up. I'm looking up to the sky. Like, I'm just a nice guy. You know, nothing to fear, you know, contemplating, pondering, you know. Fuck. Truth is, I took that while taking a shit with the headset on. Okay. So there's that.
The timestamp saying my plan is to kill this man.
That's right, Ben Thorpe.
No.
100%. My plan is
You're
to
saying
kill you.
we're saying this is
100%,
a
I'm gonna
joke.
kill you. I am going
Okay.
to murder you.
He's not going to follow through on this.
Murder.
But
I'm
it
gonna
is a death
murder.
threat.
I'm going to murder you, and I'm going to fist Grace in the ass. And she's going to like it because I'm an older man, and she has daddy issues. So she's going to love all of it. That's what's going to happen.
The combination of this and the video is a death threat. Now, does someone want to challenge me on that?
Yeah, everybody in chat wants to challenge you.
Everyone in chat wants to challenge you because you're an idiot. Everyone in chat, old man. Everyone in chat. Oh, man. This is so stupid. We're going to learn about Ethiopian food today. There's a lot in the stream. I'm sure there's more. It's 2 hours long. Don't have 2 hours here. Okay? All right. we're going to go back to this, but quick. We need to learn about Ethiopian food. It is important. Did you know that Ben Thorp had a Ethiopian restaurant? This is the website. At least this is what it used to be. Everything didn't load. Wayback Machine isn't perfect. Okay. All right. He used to have an Ethiopian restaurant, which is weird because he said this. Let me make this bigger. That he's all about. Let me just read this. It says, dead man apparently has close contact with some Ethiopians that know you, Ben. And I may or may not have that. I may or may not have spoken with someone. It was hard to speak to them, but I mean, we had a translator. They know who you are, and they know where you live, and they want their money. Ben Thorp, those Ethiopians, the Ethiopian mafia, they want their money. And I'll tell you, chat, why they want their money. Because Ben Thorp had an Ethiopian restaurant where he hired refugees from Ethiopia, okay, to work there. Well, things didn't work out so well. The business lasts for like 3 years, so less than that, okay. And now he's so jaded. Now he wants to kill the whole entire Ethiopian community. I'm all for clearing out that community. Now, should I give him the benefit of the doubt? Should I give him some charity? He didn't give me any charity. When Paul, you know what? Let me do a poll. Chat. When Ben Thorp says he wants to clear out the Ethiopian community, what does he mean by that? The poll's going to be, does Ben want to genocide Ethiopia? Yes or no? Yes or no? Does Ben want to genocide Ethiopia? You know, he said what I said was a death threat. I mean, what he just said is a fucking... He's like, oh shit, it's pure evil, pure fucking evil, pure evil there. Okay, all right, you know, man, Ben, you don't have to compete with the Kino boys and trying to be hard and edgy. There's some audio leaks we haven't talked about where actually Ben Thorp, Hitler did nothing wrong. Ben Thorp as a Hitler did nothing wrong guy. I'll say that for a later date. And like I said, Ben, if you're watching this, all this will stop. You just have to do one thing. Put your hand on the Bible and swear that you did not fuck your daughter. That's it. That's it. And it'll all stop. It'll all stop. You can't even do that. You can't even do that. All right. So what would lead a man who had an Ethiopian restaurant for a couple years to then just hate all Ethiopian people? Like, why? What happened there? And I'm not making this up here, guys. Like, I know sometimes, you know, we use a lot of hyperbole to make things seem more theatrical and all that stuff. You can Google it too. Ben Thorp and a restaurant called Abysmia. I don't know. Abysmal is really what it is. Ethiopian food. What is that nonsense? Ethiopian food. Ethiopia, isn't that the country where they have a tribe, a native tribe that will lick a cow ass to get it to lactate milk? I am not making that up either. You want me to show you an image? I could show you an image. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna hate it. Okay. I'm gonna show you a freaking image. Okay. Here you go. That's Ethiopia. That's Ethiopia right there. That's Ethiopia. We'll put it on the screen again. Ethiopia. Do you trust Ethiopian food? Do you trust that idea? No, right? It sounds disgusting. It sounds gross. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Oh, shit. Eat food from a place where they lick cow ass to get it to lactate milk. And there's YouTube videos on this shit. I think there freaking is still. I don't even know if we can play it here. But he did that. He did that for a little bit. But how was that restaurant? Well, we could take a look here, and it's a real shit, dude. It's real stuff. It on Yelp. He has Yelp reviews. Look at that, 4 stars. Okay, well let's get the best of the worst here. Let's take a look at some of this shit. Kayla M. Terrible. Gives Ethiopian food a bad name. Also expensive and small portions. Do yourself and Ethiopian cuisine a favor and do not go here. Sarah T. Give it a 1-star review and said the food is disgusting. The bread is more like a sponge, has no flavor. Everything is spicy, which of course you like me can't handle the spice and you're out of luck. Also, there are a few dishes with cottage cheese, so if you are lactose issues like me, beware. We recently went and our experience was horrible. The food took over an hour to arrive. My husband was eating the salad in the dish and there was a large insect just crawling around in it. Well, maybe that's part of the cuisine. Maybe that's part of it. It's Ethiopian food. I think the roach is part of the ingredients there, okay? All right. That's what's going on there. Let's see. My favorite review is this one right here by Jesse L. Okay? Jesse with an I-L in Los Angeles. Says, I've been to this place before and loved it. The staff and atmosphere was amazing, as was the food. However, a friend and I went back on September 16th and believe it was under new ownership, which that's not true. That's not true. This business, I could show you the business records. It's something I'm not. No. I'm not going to go that far. You can look that up yourself. You can look that up. I drew a line somewhere, right? It was started by him and it ended with him. But he did have Ethiopia, or I guess refugees helping him out there that he would hire. So I guess he ran out of them. I guess they fled. I guess he wasn't able to pay them or something happened. So we went back September 16th and believe it was now under new ownership. The man who we assumed to be the owner was in the dining area with his wife, ? Even Jesse L., someone who's just doing a review of the restaurant, they walked into the restaurant, saw Benjamin Thorp yelling at some woman. It wasn't clear if that woman was his wife or not. Okay, imagine that. Imagine you walk into an Ethiopian restaurant wanting to eat bug salad, and then you see this large graying man berating his wife, but you're not really sure if that's his wife. You're like, can I get an order of bug salad? It's like, hold on. I got to yell at my wife some more about how I'm not having sex with my daughter. Was in the dining area with his wife, ? And 7 children. This is how I know it's him. Because he has a lot of kids, right? Every sperm is sacred. Huh? You don't see large families with Protestant families. They don't have that issues. They just do not have that issue. Okay, anyone who has been here knows it's a small place. Having all those kids just sitting there while the owner was talking business out in the open was very awkward and uncomfortable. He was talking to the waiter, who was new, in a very belittling way. Was the waiter his daughter? That's a good question. Was the waiter a blonde-haired girl? Oh man. In a very belittling way, while the waiter was doing an excellent job. Excellent job. So the waiter was doing an excellent job, but the owner was just belittling her, just yelling at her. Oh, just would it stop? If the owner needs to talk business, please do it in a more quiet way without all your children sitting around watching us. Okay. Goes on. Another 1-star review. The most disgusting food ever. Aw, mush. No utensils. People love this place, not me. I think that's about Ethiopian food in general. I think they're not allowed to use a fork. I'm not sure. This is what their menu looked like, okay? This is what they had. Okay? Not many images. I don't know if you get images here. Let's this review. Oh. Wi-Fi W. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Awful. Another 1-star review. Awful. We waited 40 minutes just to be seated. And when the guy told us it only takes 20 minutes and the dish took 1 hour to get here, given that there's nothing fancy in the food, I can't imagine what's taken so long. The meat combo was very okay, but just okay. The lamb dish was awful. It was as bland as it looks and impossible to chew. Oh, worst thing was I almost threw up in the middle of the night right after having it. Just don't go. No, guys, I'm curious here. I wonder if we sort these reviews based on newest and oldest. I wonder what it looks like. We got some good reviews there. We got some 4 stars. Judy G, Amari Francisco C. See, there's some good stuff there. Maybe it's on again, off again. Sometimes he can compose himself when he's not yelling at his wife and stuff at the restaurant. It could be decent. But then you had the review from Kelly M. Or Kayla M. saying it was terrible. It gives Ethiopian food a bad name. I'm curious about that. Oh man, we got another 2-star review. So yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ethiopian food. Yeah. Is that something you guys would ever try? Is Ethiopian food even good? I mean, when I think of Ethiopia, I think of starving Marvin. I think of an African shithole. I don't think of a place that has good food or any food at all. In fact, I didn't even know Ethiopian food even existed. I thought it didn't. I thought that was the reason why, like, all this, you see the starving African kids. I don't know. I'm all cultured up here already. Cultured to the max. I like Mexican food and I like sushi. There you go. And that wasn't even me being perverted about pussy. Jeez. Fuck. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to Benjamin Thorp. Talking about this death threat.
All right. Well, let's hear it. The understand. You have to understand. You guys have to understand. We live in society.
We live in a society.
So, in society, there is a definition of what is a criminal offense in the use of language. Interesting. I was talking to John.
By the way, guys. I know I'm a dirty grifter and all that stuff. If you want to see me get extra tipsy, whatever, there you go. All right, $1. It is whatever. Okay. Doesn't matter, dude. I'm taking a shot right now. What the fuck?
On the way up here, because he had gone to the police about a death threat from me, which consisted of me saying, John, if you try to evict people from their homes, there may be
Oh my God, this is even better. So he brings up the situation of his home, the reason why he's not at home. Like, there was a domestic violence situation where the police were involved, and his son called the police. Thank you for telling us that.
So, in society, there is a definition of what is a criminal offense in the use of language. Interesting, I was talking to John on the way up here because he had gone to the police about a death threat from me, which consisted of me saying, John, if you try to evict people from their homes, there may be consequences beyond text messages. Okay, that is a very, very hard thing to interpret. And I even said, like, it's not going to be me, but you should be careful. So that's very, very hard to interpret as a death.
So he brought up the story and didn't give the details, of course, of how he knows. So he knows about death threats because he had to talk to the cops because of a death threat that had to do with his family. Did you get that? I got that. So he's an expert on death threats because his son called the police on him over a death threat or some sort of threat in the home. Towards who? Towards who? Towards the wife? Towards somebody else? Oh, man. I think the person who should be arrested is Benjamin. But arrest me, good sir. See if you can.
And yet the police listened to him and called me, and it's on my record. Okay. This thing that Mr. Deadman did is not like that.
Oh, it's not?
It's a clear death threat.
It is very clear.
And there are
100%
consequences
clear. Yeah.
For it.
Arrest me.
Now,
Call the police.
I'd like to hear someone tell me that that's not true.
Call the police. 100%. Call them.
Yeah, okay.
Call the police and tell them that there's a crazy man named Mr. Deadman who carved your last name into his arm. Who threatened you with a pickaxe. And said he was going to kill you and take your wife and daughter. What? I don't need any more women in my house. What? I got 2 already. That's way too much. Way too much. In fact, I want less women. Jesus Christ.
And I've offered that he can apologize. There are people who can get in touch with him.
And I apologize. I'm so sorry.
I've banned Davy Crocco from my chat, although I'm hesitant to do so, but, you know, he crossed the line. And he's banned from my chat. He may not care. I don't care. He's banned from the channel. Two other guys, one sent a death threat. When I said, anyone else want to do this kind of stuff? One sent a death threat, and one sent a rape and kidnap threat.
A rape and kidnap threat. By the way, what you guys probably don't know is that Ben in the VC in his own Discord is cool with rape jokes. Is cool with like Hitler did nothing wrong and all that shit jokes, which hey, I'm cool with too. I'm cool with. I'll laugh at them. They're fine. They're just jokes. They're just jokes. Don't be so serious, Ben. Don't be so serious.
Banned them from my channel. Okay. That's as far as it goes, but they're not coming back from the channel to the channel until they apologize.
What? Now we're getting more votes than the poll, and now it's going to no. The no is going to win. Let me remind you guys of what the message said. The message said, Ben Thorp was saying he's all for clearing out that community in reference to the Ethiopians. This man ran an Ethiopian restaurant that failed. And he's wanted by Ethiopians. I think he actually does think Ethiopians plan to kill him. You heard it in the previous stream. He brought out the whole death thing like out from nowhere. I didn't see that one coming. He thinks the only reason I did this whole thing with the axe is because he said I wanted to kill him. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? What? What? That's a waste of gas. You're killing yourself, old man. You're smoking yourself to death. You're smoking yourself to death. I don't need to kill you. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it to yourself. No, sometimes it just is what it is.
Apologize. Anyway. Okay. Now this is a violation of criminal statutes.
I violated you, Ben.
I mean, it's clear. No, don't. Everyone knows it's true.
I'm going to violate you.
In the court of law, this person would be persecuted.
I'm going to violate you.
Prosecuted up to 5 years for this as a felony.
A
And
felony.
I'm pretty sure a jury would see that.
A felony.
So you're gonna call the police and get him out? Do you think he'll get in?
Please call the police. Take me to court. Once again, my address is 310 Trollwood Lane, a road actually. I get that right. Houston, Texas. Okay, there you go. There you go. Just send it there.
Trouble?
I don't know. I can see him. I mean, I've spoken. I've had conversations with legal people, and they said, yeah, this clearly
He's
qualifies.
talking shit, full of shit, just talking
him.
out of his ass, of course.
I believe he'd be arrested
His daughter
today.
believes him.
In his residence. You know,
His daughter's like the only person in his life that he could talk to, and she's on stream with him. Like his wife doesn't like him, his kids don't like him, other than Grace. I mean, she gets the D.
these folks have said, well, we've already identified, who he is. It's easy enough to do. So,
I'm still waiting, Ben.
I haven't
I'm
taken
not
any
arrested
action.
yet.
But
I'm a free man.
I don't know why someone would do this. Why would someone do this?
Because it's funny. Because
up,
it's
Ben, you sound
fucking
like a pussy
funny. That's why. That's why.
No.
But
I want
why wouldn't
to
I?
entertain
Society has rules.
myself.
When
really.
you violate these rules, there are consequences. I'm very tolerant in chat, but if anyone wants to send a death threat in chat, they'll be booted from my channel. But if they want to make a video about how they're serious about it and use threatening language, I will.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to, make a prudential decision. I think there's a
I'm
problem
waiting on that
with
decision.
folks who think that like the laws of society don't apply on the internet, and they.
What about you, daughter fucker? What about you? What the fuck? You just said earlier that you had to talk to the police for threatening someone in your household. What the hell, dude? Go all high and mighty about the rules of society shit. Hey, that's a fuck, dude. That's a fuck. That's real fuck. All right, that poll's nice. We get into there with 30 votes. 30 votes, nice. Yeah, I think everyone's in agreement just about. Ben wants to genocide Ethiopia. So sad. So sad. I'll take a shot for the Ethiopians. See, I'm not racist. I don't think it really means much anyway. They're starving and probably, the kids are probably going to die anyway, but I'll take a shot for that. Benjamin wants to genocide them, and that's not cool, There we go. Woo! That was good. All right.
I do. And I do have connections.
Your connections.
And I'm happy to exercise those connections.
Exercise those connections. What is it?
I don't think
a
we...
Judge Dredd is going to come to my house over some
Yeah, that's part of the
shit?
problem. Do you know how many people have been murdered by people who have homosexual fantasies about them? You ever heard of Giorgio Armani?
He really thinks I have homosexual fantasies about him. That's Ben's go-to. He's like, oh, everyone who talks mean to me, any guy who talks mean to me, they just want to fuck me. Dude, Ben, you're the only one who brings that up. You're the queer over here. Okay? You're the one so far deep in the closet, dude. Like, I mean, I just need to help you. We need to help you, okay? You can come out of the closet, Ben. It's time to come out. I mean, you're already fucking your daughter in the ass. I'm sure you want to fuck a guy in the ass. Just come out of the closet. Let's come out of the closet, Ben. Come on. Come on.
Homosexual obsessions combined with envy and a disordered life, it's not a good combo.
Tell me about
So
that.
I don't really understand. People seem to think that the internet, and I've been clear about this from my first appearance on the Crucible, that, the internet is sort of like free speech, absolute free speech, and should be. I've said I don't agree with that. I think that you should trust authorities, including when you need them
Trust
to enforce
authorities.
laws.
What the fuck is this guy
And
talking about?
I think it would be a good lesson for this guy. My guess is he won't get 5 years, the full federal sentence.
Oh, teach me a lesson. Oh my God. Is Daddy Benjamin Thorp gonna spank me? Is that what's gonna happen here? Teach me a lesson, Mr. Thorp.
But I mean, he's gonna ruin his life. And if he wants to do that, that's up to him. No one told him to do this.
You know what? I'm not even gay. But after I kill Mr. Thorpe, I'm gonna fuck him in the ass. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rub my ball sack on his mouth too. Yeah, I'm gonna teabag him. I'm gonna teabag him like in Halo. You know what? I'll wear a Master Chief outfit to do it. Okay? I'll dress up as Master Chief, and I'll go to his Ethiopian restaurant, and because he's probably still living there, and I'll I guess I'll have to murder him and then teabag him.
Don't threaten legal action over the internet unless you're trying to feed them.
Feed who?
Like,
I don't know.
the troll here,
I don't really
dude.
know.
I'll threaten. I'll do it right now. I'm not threatening anyone. I will
Like, guys, I've warned this guy. I even told him, man, like, why are you doing this? I'm the asshole. I'm an asshole troll who's talking about you because I'm talking about Benjamin Thorpe because he's a fucking asshole. A fucking asshole. I see him as an easy target. As a free target. Fair game. Shit. If I was him, the smart thing to do would have just not done anything. Not done anything. 1 minute.
take appropriate measures to defend myself against anyone who threatens me.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to yell at my kids. Actually, I had to yell at my wife for not doing her job of taking care of the kids. See, I've taken lessons from Mr. Thorpe about how to be a good husband, and what I did is and I know it's dangerous because my wife is Hispanic, all right, and she can bring out the sandal anytime, the flip flop anytime. It's a dangerous game. But I sat her down. I was like, "Listen, it's your fault. Your fault. All of it's your fault. It's all your fault. Give the kids hot Cheetos." Oh, that's just, I can't. I'm not tired of that. Like, they had this guy. That freeze frame is great. This guy thought it was a good idea to bring his wife on a live stream and berate her every time she was like, "But you don't let me talk." Oh, no. When do I not let you talk? but I can't talk. I feel like I can't speak my mind. Well, you're speaking your mind right now, aren't you? What is it like then? What is it like? What is it like then? You know? Stupid shit. Anyway, let's play some of this.
On the internet.
That is the face you make when you're getting fucked in the ass, by the way. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Benjamin Thorp is not only having sex with his daughter, but he's gay. Benjamin Thorp, you're also, well, technically that would be bisexual, right? He's a bisexual, incest-loving guy. He's like an LGBTQ dude. He just doesn't realize it. He's gay. Or bi. He's bi. He's bi. I don't think incest is part of the LGBTQ thing yet, is it? It might as well be. It will be. You know that to be true. You know that to be true. Look at that face. Let's make it bigger. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at those eyes. And can you tell me that guy's gay? Look, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. I'm saying gay because he probably enjoys dick over, you know what? He probably gets Grace to fuck him. He probably gets Grace to wear a strap on. Let's be honest. Is Ben Thorp gay? Look at that face. Look at that face. Is this the face of a gay man? He's a good Catholic. The only way he fucks his daughters through the ass, because every sperm is sacred. He can't just pump and dump in her, right? That'd be too risky. You don't want her to get knocked up. Well, the poop hole is the loophole, as they say. I dated some Catholic girls. Yep. Loophole is the loophole. But, you know, he probably gets Grace to wear a strap on. What's the poll here? Come on, guys. 16 votes. Who's all watching? Is that the view count? Come on. Participate in this election. It's important. This one matters. This one matters. Is this the face of a gay man? Look at that beard. Is that age or is him catching loads? Oh shit! Look, he got some of the loads. Some of the jizz went into his hair. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit right there. Messy. Oh, okay. We'll go back to this poll. Let's go back to this poll. I'll play some more of this.
Okay. And I will take appropriate actions to defend myself if someone tracks me down.
Good luck on that. I'm tracking you down with the help of top Ethiopian spies. Okay, top Ethiopian spies. Actually, they're like mercenaries. I don't even know what they are. I don't think they're government. All I know is that they have guns and they speak Ethiopian. Okay. All right, I trust them, and they're tracking you down. All right.
I have no problem. I have no. You don't seem to understand. Like, this is important to do. The internet is not a place for people to run wild and frighten normal people away.
What? The internet's not a place for people to frighten other people away? What the fuck? What is this shit? Like, is Kiwi Farm still a thing? I know it's like, I don't know. Is Josh Moon able to keep it up? Is it like his dick and he's not able to keep it up and it's soft forever? Unless he sees some pedo shit. Because if it's still up, this guy really needs a thread. I mean, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Like, man, oh man. He wants to teach the internet a lesson. He wants to arrest me. And there's many people who don't like me. There's many people who don't like me for various reasons. Some people think I'm a flat-out fucking faggot. I'm a flat attention whore. And you know what? If the shoe fucking fits. You know what I'm fucking attention whore? I'm a small-ass fucking channel. Been a small-ass fucking channel. And I talk about fucking shit. I talk about people. I talk about streamers. I talk about other YouTuber people. Of course. I'm always punching up. Punching wild. Punching up. Of course. That's what I fucking do. I covered shit that no one knew. No one cared about. I wouldn't bring anybody around. Fucking shit. Fucking. Oh, he's only doing this because he's a attention guy. If you stream on YouTube, you want attention. And if you say no to that, and you say no, that's not you, then you're a liar. You're a liar. And there's a lot of people who think that I'm probably not a very honest guy. And it's kind of true. But you know what? I will be honest about that. If anyone is streaming on YouTube and they say they're not doing it for attention, they're a fucking liar. You can't believe anything they say. Nothing. And you are smart enough to know that's true. Anyway. Yeah, I know.
You can't just say you're going to end someone without some type of repercussions, even if it's a joke.
Why? What are the repercussions going to be? I mean, this...
Spank me, daddy. Spank me.
This is cowardice, guys. Do you think that... Do you tell judges that when they're criminals in their courtroom? Do you tell police that when they're arresting dangerous actors?
My dangerous actor? Benjamin Thorp.
I think this is on your side. They're saying...
Oh.
Man can't
I got you.
Yeah.
Getting a little paranoid. Hey, you!
Dude, he screams way too much, man. I feel like I'm his wife right now. I feel like he's screaming into my fucking ear, dude.
Look, and yeah, do I really think that this is...
I'm sorry, man. Like, I know it peaks. It's peaking my end, too. It's fucking Benjamin Thorp, okay? He can't control the volume of his voice.
This is going to end up in violence. I don't really think that's all that seminal here. I mean, I guess it does. I guess.
Does it really end in violence, Ben? Where do you think this ends? Does it really end with me showing up at your house and taking a gardening tool that I wanted to educate you about and using it on you? Is that what you think? Is that what you really think? Nah, man. You know this is a joke. You know this whole fucking thing is a joke. You know, if anything, if I were ever to do that, it would be me to show you how to use this tool in your fucking garden. Help dig you a hole. So that way you can throw Courtney in there. You fucking asshole. That was the plan. I was going to show you that you could use this to dig a hole for your wife. I know this. Same tool I used to dig a hole for my dead dog. I mean, soon to be dead dog. The hole's already made. I'm just waiting for the dog to really kick the bucket. That's kind of true, guys. That's kind of true. It's a sad story. Don't want you to cry. But I care for the dog. I want the dog to live its best until it can't. And then it's ready to go. Anyway.
I guess it matters. Yeah, I mean, those other guys that got banned, one of them did a death threat. But in the context, right, I was saying, does anyone else want to do this stupid stuff? And one of them did. And I banned them. Okay, but I get that that's a different context than someone doing this. I mean...
All right. Where's the clip of her disavowing Brian Dunn? My name is Brian Deadman. Okay? All right? I guess it's part of this. I'm not sure. They do stream for a bit. This is a long stream. I'm going to have to probably cut this to pieces. I'm going to have to do segments, guys. Because when the wife comes home, I got to stop. So I can spend time with her, you know? Actually spend time with my wife, ask her about her day and stuff, and go through that stuff. And then maybe hop back on. It'd be a two-parter, man. It would have to be. All right. Let's play some more of this.
Here's the thing, guys. Let's look at it, okay? Mm-hmm. I've been nothing but generous to this guy.
Nothing but
Everyone
generous.
can see that. my debate with him. Super generous. I understand he's got some kind of a problem.
Oh, so generous. Oh, so generous. Let me get to the part where Big Dad Giga Chad comes on. Big Dad Giga Chad. Let me do that. Big Dad Giga Chad. Let me tell you something. This guy used to be a mod on this channel when mods meant something. Mods don't mean anything anymore, okay? I don't want any mod to do any moderation other than pressing the yes button, okay? On the show thing, all right? It doesn't matter. If you have a link you want to show me, I'll make you a mod. And then, and then I may unmod you. I don't know. There's a new policy rolling forward. I like the policy. It's great. Big Dad Giga Chad can't choose a side or whatever. He's a vicar licker, and he doesn't like me because I'm against vicars. But you know what? Vicars are fucking. Vicar family is fucked up too. Mr. Thorp and Mr. Vickers have a lot in common, and if you can't see that, that's pretty sad, dude. Pretty sad. Anyway, Big Dad Giga Chad. Let's do this.
How you doing?
I'm a first-time watcher here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know if it's, maybe you're just a little bit older, but, like, there's people that get like, mercilessly trolled on the internet.
Yeah.
And there's a guy named Cyrax. I mean, people...
And does Ben know who Cyrax is? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
Send scrappers to his house to pick up non-existent metal and, like, do all sorts of crazy stuff to this guy. Nothing ever gets done. I mean, he's had people show up at his house. Nothing ever gets done.
He's sort of the
And nothing will be done because what can you do about that? Nothing.
target of things, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, he's
Grossly calls in. I will save that for my second part for this stream. I will have to, because we're gonna do a two-parter here on this shit.
the lolcat.
And what happens to him?
Oh, I mean, he gets harassed constantly. I mean, not that he doesn't deserve it. He's a little, he got caught, like,
Cyrax,
trying to
like a
talk
pedophile or some shit. So he gets what he gets.
to, like, an underage girl and stuff, so I don't think
Yeah.
many people feel bad for him.
Okay, yeah. But still, and so...
Oh, look at Ben's reaction. Look at that.
So I don't think
Yeah.
many people feel bad for him.
Okay, yeah. But still...
Okay, yeah, but still. Okay, yeah, but still. That tells you everything you need to know about Benjamin Thorp over there. But like, okay, yeah, they justifiably harassed him because he's a pedophile, but you know, they were harassing him, but still they probably shouldn't do that. That dude, once again, I asked Mr. Thorp straight up, are you a pedophile? And he couldn't even say no to that. Like, it's so stupid. You just say no. If you say you don't know, or if you say I can't answer that, I say I'm not going to answer that. That makes you look really fucked up. That makes you look really fucked up. Okay.
And so... Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying. So all I'm saying is, like, yeah, the word, yeah.
I don't really
what
think
Dead Man did was, like, smart, and what I threatened to kill somebody online. No, I think that's incredibly dumb. Do I think it's not? It would.
Well, Big Dad Giga Chad isn't on YouTube trying to entertain. I mean, you gotta entertain. You gotta do some crazy shit. Hold on, I gotta take a call from an FBI handler. Okay, I just received word from the Ethiopian mercenary. I'm not sure exactly what they are. That they identified Ben's location. That's all. Identified Ben's location. Yeah. Pretty good stuff.
That would not be a felony. I hate to break it.
It's not a felony.
If he hit you, that wouldn't even be a felony.
Do you?
I don't think you're right about that legally.
That'd be a simple assault. Yeah, I know. I grew up in foster care. I grew up in the system. I know.
Is that... Wait. Big Dad Giga Chad is a foster care kid? Wait a second. Did I take him away from his home? What? Is that why he started following me on YouTube? What? Whoa, what happened there? What's the connection? Mr. Deadman had a former foster child in his chat. Uh-oh. There's a connection there. No.
All about it.
You're saying you seem to understand the law as being that threats of violence are not prosecutable. Only act.
Oh, by the way, someone said Brian Dunn Jr. Writes my stuff. Was that, are you talking about perspicity, whatever his name is? I don't know. I told him he has one chance to write me a fire script. Okay? I want to be super lazy and just read it verbatim. Okay? And it works well. He has a job. If not, then whatever. All right. Oh, shit. And I mean that too. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I find it entertaining. It's entertaining to me along the way. If he says yes to it, that's cool. He says no, he's too good for it. All right. Well, okay. All right, man. Fuck you too then. Either way, I'm good.
Acts of violence are prosecutable. That's not how the legal system works.
You're not going to get.
I think I'd rather have Brian Dunn write my fucking script up with that. The real writer.
A felony.
It's a federal. Well, is it a federal misdemeanor? Is that what you're saying?
No, do you know federal? Like federal, you go to federal prison. Federal, like guns.
Well, it's an interstate communication. I know it's from out of state. Well, here's the law. If you think
I just
I'm
think
incorrect.
what you're doing, I think you're just going to invite more people to try to troll you to get under your skin.
Exactly. Big Dad Giga Chad trying to help Ben, trying to talk to him, try to get him the reason that, maybe this whole thing that Thorp is doing isn't so wise, and is inviting the trolls like me to mess with him. It's true. I tried to warn Ben as well, which Ben was like, well, how was I supposed to know you're the one that was going to do it? Sometimes you don't know that. When someone's warning you something, you might want to question why they're warning you. Okay? If someone's talking to you as if they're like at a poker table and they seem kind of like as if they're holding back some cards or seem a little, a little distant, it's good to question that.
Yes, but isn't that the logic of cowardice? That, we just have to allow this sort of stuff. I mean, shouldn't we all point this stuff out?
Well, that man wants attention. That's the thing. So
I don't think he wants to go to prison.
Perspic said I'm visually interesting. Well, thank you, Perspic. I'll take that. And you know what? I hire spics. It's okay if you're Are you a spic? Are you a wetback for real? I heard you're gay, though. The gay thing's just a joke. But, for you, it might not be. I mean, you don't have to suck my dick.
Well, he won't go to prison.
Well, that's so say you. It says right here. It says, go ahead, Grace, bring it up. I'm just saying, I'm not a lawyer. It's a crime to transmit a threatening message over communications sites. Under that law,
I'm
anyone
going to
transmits
brutally
interstate
murder you and
communications
rape
threat to
you.
injure another person can be in
Ben,
prison
I'm
for
gonna
up
rape
to
your
5
corpse.
years if
Teabag
convicted.
your mouth when
Okay,
you're dead.
so at least you
Can
change.
be.
Okay,
Can
yes,
be.
I understand that you have
Where
to
does it
have.
say felony? That'd be a misdemeanor. At best, it would be a misdemeanor.
Well, maybe it's a misdemeanor. So it's a crime.
But somebody in a different state, nothing's going to happen.
It's a federal crime.
I'll tell you.
Oh shit! Ben is worse at law than Ricada law. Okay, let's skip to let's do grossly. Let's do grossly real fast. When grossly comes on, I haven't heard this. I'm curious what happens here. This, I did hear the Big Dad Giga Chat thing a little bit. Let's do grossly.
Don't do bad stuff. And the Groypers, like I've got.
Skip.
Grossly.
I apologize.
I got my finger on the remove button.
Grossly.
Oh, look at that! They're so worried about grossly. They're ready to remove it anytime. And, old Uncle Barry's just a nice guy, dude. Like what?
Hello. Listen, Ben. I said some crazy things.
No, you didn't.
I went too far.
No.
I threatened to kidnap and rape you,
Get him
Ben.
out of here.
I'm
Get
sorry.
him out of here.
I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't mean
Okay.
to threaten to kidnap and rape you, dude. It was too far.
Was that you? Was that
too
you?
far. Yeah, I said, Ben, I'm gonna kidnap you and rape
All right.
you in Piccadilly Gardens.
Okay.
And it was too far.
I thought.
So Ben understands that's a joke. What is it? Is it the voice?
You were
Crossed
the
the
other guy
line.
who did it.
Who did
Thank
what?
you. Thank you.
No, it was me. No,
Sorry.
I said, Ben, I'm going to take you to Piccadilly Gardens. I'm going to
No,
pull
you
your trousers down your ankles. I'm going to rape
This is
you
fine. This is
until
fine.
you love me.
All right.
And it was a step too far.
See,
You threw me out
grossly.
the Discord.
See,
I
grossly.
understand.
No, you're back in, buddy. You understand the line, right? So if
He understands his line with rape. Oh, so I should have said, "Hey, Mr. Thorp, I'm gonna take you out back and rape you." Is that would have been a better video? I think that would have been too on the nose. I think YouTube would have a problem. I don't know. I think that would might be a clear violation. But like, Mr. Thorp, come out and rape. Come out for a raping. I said that. Mr. Thorp, are you up for a good old fashioned back county raping? Huh? Back country raping?
if Mr. Deadman had done that yesterday, it would have been fine. You understand the line. You know I wasn't going to prosecute you, or I get it.
Well, I would like
appreciate
to
that.
think, Ben, that you would know when I say I'm going to take you to Piccadilly Gardens and rape you, that it's a very serious threat, and I will take you to Piccadilly Gardens and rape you.
What is this Piccadilly Gardens thing? What is this?
You don't know about Piccadilly Gardens?
Is that in Manchester somewhere?
Yeah, it's
London?
where me and the boys do most of our raping. Just ask Author, dude. Why do you think
Well,
Author's gone very quiet?
Right.
You're talking
Okay,
to
I don't want
Piccadilly Gardens and
to.
rape
Okay, he's gonna.
Yeah, okay. This same guy. Hold on. I have some thoughts. I think I know what's really happening here. All right. Look at it. It's coming off. The mask is coming off of Ben. It is all an act. It is all fucking act. He's not gonna do any legal action. He's not gonna call the cops. He's not gonna do any of that shit. He knows all a bit. He's trying to play into it. He's like, oh, finally, someone I could bounce back and forth with some stupid fucking drama that will escalate. Okay.
Okay, so Piccadilly Gardens. Yeah, I think it's so you choose this site because it's a lovely place. It's like a park.
No, it's where black people sell crack.
Okay.
It's a horrible place.
Well, it sounds nice.
It doesn't sound nice at all.
Sounds
Gardens?
nice and be.
I saw a
accepted.
picture. I saw a picture of Piccadilly Gardens, didn't I, Grace?
They sent something. I don't know if
It
that's
seemed quite
you a few-
lovely.
Gardens.
Pictures of Piccadilly Gardens.
Hey, buddy, I'm so.
Benjamin Thorp is not even an American. He's an American, but he hates America. You can go anywhere with that as far as your politics go. He's we should have never rebelled, sort of anti-American. Like, what the fuck? We can do a stream on that later on. Okay. We'll save that for a topic. We'll also save Hitler bin for a topic. There's all sorts of things we could do. The content is all out there. You have no idea. And it's just going to get better and better and better.
So glad you're back. That's 1 out of 4 is back home in the Troll Mountain. I've got 3 more to go. What about Kuma? I was so nice to Kuma.
Well, he eats cum, so he's a bit of a wild man. He's a wild
Maybe he's
card.
having a snack.
Yeah.
This is a man who... I want to tell the channel, this is a man who advocates consuming your own semen.
Which Mr. Thorp does himself. Mr. Thorp likes to eat his own semen.
Yeah, he ate it. He dried it out one time, powdered it up, and put it in a tiramisu and ate it.
And he's serious, right? Is he serious?
Yeah, yeah.
He's serious.
He's Greek.
And
It's part of his Greek ancestry. You know what they're like. You know what they got up to.
Yes, I do know about that. Yeah, I don't know if that was part of the cuisine always, but some of that yogurt cucumber sauce may be a little more sketchy than we at first think. But thank you so much. It really does you make my point. There's a line. And do you mind? Do you feel like when I booted you that it was, you wanted to get revenge on me? Because everyone's like, oh, that guy's going to go cause mayhem. You know,
it made me want to rape you, Ben. It made me actually want to rape you.
But actually...
It made me want to rape you. So, wait a second. Grossly? Wait a second, Mr. Thorpe. Grossly could say he actually wants to rape you. He actually wants to rape you. And all I said is I want to show you a gardening tool, and I'm the bad guy here? Is it because I'm dressed in black? Is it because I look kind of rough? Like my hair's all roughed up? Like I look like a villain? Is that what's going on here? Is that what's fucking going on? You're judging me by my looks.
Actually, the reason you said it was because I said, go ahead, anyone else, and say it, right? So I knew that you two guys decided to take me up on the offer.
Mr. Thorpe is so full of shit. You could talk shit about his daughter in front of his face. You could talk lewd and crass about his daughter, get her to show her feet, get her to dance for the boys, talk about deep-throating bananas and stuff, and Ben laughs it off and actually asks for Grace to join in and entertain the boys.
So I booted you and I warmly invite you back.
Well, I'm still banned.
No.
Am I unbanned now? I was banned before.
You're embraced in Thorp land.
To figure
Warmly.
out how to unban you. I don't know how.
Now,
Warmly embraced.
I will say I may or may not threaten to kidnap and rape you in the future. It might happen. Sometimes I say things. I get a little crazy. I don't mean to. I'm just a violent rapist.
That's
Ben, stop laughing. Ben, stop laughing.
That's lovely. That's a troll. That's a troll act of troll fidelity, if I've ever heard one. I fully accept your troll tribute.
Of course, after I've raped you, I will murder you, though.
That's great.
Is that funny? You think being murdered's funny?
Gross.
Was that awkward?
Oh, so what's it now, Ben? Huh? What? So what happens after this? Does he still clutch his pearls and be like, "Oh, Mr. Deadman wants to kill me, wants to murder me"? Sue me, please. Okay. Let me pull up my ID so I can get my address right. Okay, because I say street and lane or road. I interchange it all the time here. 310 Trollwood Street, Pasadena, Texas. I'm sorry, Pasadena. It's a shithole, okay? That explains my internet connection, okay? And the reason why I smell chemicals in the air all the fucking time. Oh, fuck. All right.
Good luck.
Hey, Grossly, I had a question for you as a troll. How come you trolled so shitty when you went into Crucible? You go when I told you to come in low and act like you're an orthodox person. You just come in there and go, what do you think?
Here, Ben reveals that he wants to do troll ops on other Catholic streamer guys. I mean, is that really what he wants to do? I mean, he's the one that seems like he wants to have a serious channel and do stuff, I think. Unless it's all just whatever sauce.
Think of Thorp, he's great. And you get banned.
No,
like
no,
2
I didn't.
seconds.
I was banned for saying I think we should ban any new people, and they banned me.
Yeah, no,
There was
that's
a new
true. That's
person.
true.
Oh,
a
it
different-
wasn't Grossly?
Somebody else was just like, long
Someone
live
came
the
in and go like,
Thorps.
"Hey, what's up with the Thorps?" All in caps and boom.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Gee,
But
I
why
had
couldn't
some
you have come in a
finesse.
little slower?
I thought I was pretty slow. I said, ban anyone that's new, guys. We need to be vigilant.
No, but you had to
You
say
were
shit like
new.
you had to look at who's debating and go, "I am a really big fan of Earhart." You
That
know,
was the
because then
first comment. I said, team whoever. Someone, Team David. I did say
Pretty
David
good.
sounds very Jewish, though, so they probably...
So Mr. Thorpe trying to lecture grossly offensive, but he's not doing it the same way he would lecture his own wife. Look at that.
I probably wasn't.
they're super paranoid now, and you know what that means, Grossly. We've got a challenge. Now they have, and I will say this openly. They have said that they were going to ban anyone associated with our channel. Okay, but you know.
Why is his... Let's make it bigger. Why is Mr. Thorpe's finger orange? You see that? Do you see that? I can't make it any bigger than what it is. You do see that, right? Do you see the discoloration on his index finger? What is going on there? Chat. Press 1 if you see it. Please tell me you see this, that I'm not just going crazy over here. That you see that his finger is brown. Ben Thorpe not only fucks his daughter, not only takes it in the ass, but he fingers his asshole. Ben Thorpe fingers his own asshole. You see it. You see it, dude. You think that's weed? That looks like a shit finger if I ever seen one before. That's a shit finger. Benjamin Thorpe fingers his asshole. That's what that look is. He fingers his asshole and he's a Catholic? Is that okay? Is that okay? Let me ask the chat here. Let's do a poll here. We do a poll. Does Ben finger his ass? I mean, there's shit on his finger. It could be his own ass or it could be Grace's ass. Okay. Hold on. All right, the poll is going to be Ben fingers whose ass? Himself or Grace? I mean, if his balls are unwashed, it could be that, but that looks like shit. All right, there you go.
Clogged nose Manchesterite. Is that what you call them? Manchesterians?
Mancunian.
Mancunian.
Yeah.
Is trying to ride the line. And he had a special negotiation with Andrew, which I don't know what happened there, but I think something that happens in Piccadilly Gardens maybe on the internet happened because he was given an exemption. And I think that that should be exploited because according to the Crucible, I am a lethal threat to them because I have outed them as a Russian propaganda wing or a propaganda plant.
Oh, there's something I totally missed. The Big Dad Giga that Ben said with the Big Dad Giga Chat guy. So oh my God, I can't believe I missed it. Ben, Mr. Thorpe, wants to say I'm a right-wing extremist, guys. Am I a right-wing extremist? Am I? Am I a MAGA guy? Am I wearing That's not even white wing extremists. Like, what are they talking about? What's? No, what? He was like, oh, they should do something about Mr. Debman because he might be a right wing extremist. Oh, you're really fishing there, Mr. Thorp. Truth is, I'm a dirty commie lefty. All right, I want to see the fall of the government because I want the sweet, sweet commie utopia to take over. That's what's really going on here.
See, I don't want anything to do with Author Bro. He was saying some disgusting things to Grace. He was saying he was going to turn her into a sex pig and all these just hideous things. I was like, I was sick to my.
I mean, you see it. You see her. She looks like a piglet. If you think Grace is hot, you'd fuck a pig. Okay. You disagree? Guess what? You're a pig fucker. It's as simple as that. If you think Grace is hot, press 1 in the chat if you think Grace is hot. Press 2 if you think she's a pig.
He's a scumbag.
Like,
he really does have.
Yeah, it was
Not
disgusting.
true. That is not
It was disgusting.
grossly-
He was like, he said to Grace, he wanted her to put clothes pegs on her nipples and write "sex pig" on her breasts. I was like, get out of here, man.
There was someone who
You're
said
sick,
that.
man.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
Now, but would you agree with me grossly that his real sexual attention, as with all these guys, is towards me?
Probably.
She's just a
Listen,
way to get to me.
I didn't want to do this.
She's not even 21. She's of age. Okay. You're saying it's bad that she already looks like a pig before she's like 21? Okay. Yeah. I mean, shitty genes. What I can tell you, dude. I don't know.
But we all know that Author Bro may have eaten his own seed,
yeah.
which is pretty
It was an
fucking
accident.
weird.
He said it was.
Well, he says it was an accident.
some
I
accident.
don't believe
mean,
him.
what would you? How does that accidentally happen? But
Mr. Thorpe had a woman snowball him. That's also a video or an audio leak that we will share soon enough on a upcoming stream where Benjamin Thorpe not only ate his own jizz thinking it tasted like frosting, but had a woman snowball his own jizz. You know what snowballing is, right? It's where a woman takes in a mouthful of your jizz and then spits it back out, usually into another woman's mouth, like regurgitating, like the way mama birds feed baby birds. Disgusting. Deprived. It's sick. You'd see that in like very like sick porn shit, okay? Ben had that done to him. And he swallowed. He swallowed and he allowed it to happen and was still with that crazy chick afterwards. If that ever happens to you, you choke that bitch out. Okay, look. If that ever happens to you, your woman snowballs into your mouth, you grab her throat. You grab her throat and you squeeze, you pick her up. Don't worry. You'll be able to do it. Especially with that adrenaline, you'll be able to do it. You pick her up and boom, you slam her down.
Yeah, you tell me, Ben. How does that accidentally happen?
we should have a debate, you and him, about that. How does that accidentally happen on Zoomer Debates?
I'd rather debate about dinosaurs, to be honest, because he doesn't believe in dinosaurs.
Yeah, right. These guys, they don't believe in dinosaurs.
Well, they're clearly dragon bones.
Oh yeah, I've heard that theory.
Yeah.
That there are references throughout Europe to dragons, and I think it's a cool theory.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Hey, buddy,
That's
so
it?
glad to
That's the Uncle Barry part.
have you back. I love it.
I'm
Thanks
glad
for
I'm
coming on.
forgiven.
He's back in the Thorpe camp. Oh man, this is World War Thorpe, isn't it? Uh-oh.
I promise when I rape you in Piccadilly Gardens, I'll do it tenderly. It'll be a tender rape.
But we all see what's happening here.
All right.
Okay?
We all see what's happening here. Yeah, Ben.
Bye.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, Grace.
Bye.
Okay, folks, that's how you ride the line.
Gotcha, Mr. Thorpe. Should have been a rape joke. Tomorrow's short. Hate to give it the spoilers. Is going to be a rape joke. I'm so sorry. It just is what it is. I mean, he said that's the line. I'll be riding the line.
Now, if Deadman wants to come on, and I don't want him to try that, but
Oh, he doesn't want me to try it. Okay.
yes, do we all feel warm inside? Daddy, can you read them what I wrote about the troll hall?
Oh, I'd have to scroll up and find it.
Now we've got to get that Kuma guy once he
troll
finishes
hall?
his snack, or what precedes it, and whatever.
What's the rest of this? Any other callers?
Just say something similar. It's a troll apology. It's loaded with threats, but it's jocular.
Okay. Tell me something, guys. Is this the stream where Grace disavows Brian Dunn? If so, do you know what timestamp? Because I don't know. It's 2 hours long, and honestly, I probably don't have to make this a two-parter now because we could just cover it now, and then we don't have to worry about this disjointed live stream shit. Yeah, drunken surfer should definitely align himself with the Thorp clan. They could use some protection. Okay. You know, he could, while he's playing crock and smoking crack, he can give him some pointers about what not to do. But problem is, Mr. Thorp isn't going to do anything that he suggests. Why is Ben's finger orange? Because he fingers somebody. Looks like he fingers himself. Some people, oh no, it's kind of torn. Does he finger himself or Grace? Oh man. Is Deadman really a Brian? It's Brian. Put the Y in there. ZXV? You fucking hoe. You're gonna say my name, you say it right. Brian Christmas Dunn. Deadman. There's 4 names. 4 names. Alright. No one's giving me a timestamp because whatever. That's okay. I should have done my homework. Whatever. Let me go back to the Big Dad Giga Chad thing because there's something that we miss.
Quite young, which was normal at the time. And of course, because of God's plan, that was...
Let's get back.
This is crazy.
All right. Once again, this is him talking to Big Dad Giga Chad.
I don't know. How does it work? How does society work? Well, people do stupid things, and then they have to, in some ways, deal with them.
They have to deal with them.
I guess, it is what it is. Like I said, I just know, if it was a real credible threat, like if he was showing up at your house and threatening you, yeah, you could probably get a restraining order. I'm just saying, in real life,
restrain me.
Just because it says it, this is a law, you'll be saddened to know that the government isn't always going to do the things that are laws. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I know. And well, the problem, if it was here locally in town, it's relatively easy to take care of, right? Because
Was Surfer made peace with PPP? No. You mean to tell me it's a pussy move for PPP to make peace with Surfer? What the fuck? PPP makes peace with a man that called the police on him over some yelling, some arguing in the house? Surfer had to be a bitch and call the police? He couldn't just smile, pretend that everything was all right while he's wiping the shit off the toilet? He couldn't just do that? Please tell me that's not true. Please tell me that's a fucking lie. PPP did not make nice with Surfer. I understand Worski. Who cares? He's a coke fiend. He's going to end up killing himself anyway. And somehow that motherfucker makes money. I make no money. And I can speak better than he can. A little bit better. I can read a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe I need to do some coke. Surfer better than Deadman. What? That's fucked up. That ain't true. No. Oh man, that's funny. That's some funny shit.
The local police can take care of it. But a federal crime is not necessarily mean it's a big crime. An interstate, you could do something illegal with, sending a wire transfer. And that becomes a federal issue because it's across state lines, right? But it also is scary, right?
Yeah,
and
most
I think
It's not scary, Mr. Thorp. I don't fear you, dude.
federal crimes are the big crime.
well, not
100%.
necessarily. It's not like the state does prosecute murder.
Big amounts of drugs. Well, I mean, yeah, there's state. You can go to state prison.
Skip.
Like,
I don't think so. I've never heard of a federal misdemeanor.
Well, the problem
You
is
go to
like
federal court.
Skip.
that Matt Getz transported a minor into your girlfriend, which
Yep.
is she was working with. She was 17,
Matt
which
Gaetz.
would
That's
normally be
how
the
old
age.
Gates. Oh, whatever.
I think he's in his 30s.
Skip,
Murder
skip.
crime. If she had,
Clear one, I think, age of 21.
it's interesting. But if I get powerful
Skip,
locals,
skip.
those stick. Even though those were against you on the in his 30s.
Girl he
Who
met
was
who might have been in high
17.
school or something.
And her parents.
I want to see if I can get to the part where he's
and
calls
he
me a white
talked about it in
supremacist.
terms of the
Or,
Syrian
sorry,
culture that his and her parents were from.
A violent alt-right
in
or
which
some
that
shit.
was normal. In this way, you guys click in a certain way, and there'd be a lot of issues. I mean, it's
26. If you're 30, then you
Yeah,
would be 18.
so I don't really. I mean, I understand there's such a thing as pedophilia, but I think for a man to say,
Oh, that's another thing.
I
asked him, Mr. Thorpe, are you a pedophile? He couldn't even say no to that. Okay, all right.
in many ways see like 16, 17. Well, we have a lot of folks who are like traditionalists who hang out on our channel. They always advocate early marriage as the solution.
And
And
a
there's
lot of
arguments on
younger
both
couples
sides.
had like
Yeah.
a high school girlfriend, and then
I don't think it was this
It's
far.
prudent to me. It seems like if you want a certain lifestyle, to wait until you
100%.
have, And I believe that it's better to have, be able to have a mother at home with children at least when they're very young. In order to do that, you have to be able to survive on one income, and depending on the lifestyle, you've chosen. I think
Yeah.
you should weigh all that.
All right, now they're talking about some other bullshit that, I mean, whatever. Okay, I'm not sure if we're gonna
I don't
find
think
it.
it's working, and I don't like, the whole debate thing. I think he blew it with just trying to come on. He didn't have any good.
Oh!
comments you can say
Let's
there.
bring this is a Big Dad Giga Chad giving stuff about the debates. Is this? Are they talking about the debate about whether or not Benjamin Thorpe fucks his daughter?
Grace had already been born. I was working in a Catholic. I think it was sexual. There was a. I don't know how to.
Okay.
Call it. I think we can help each other out more. But I appreciate you stopping by. It's really nice to get to know you.
I had a good talk. Like I said, I think Deadman was dumb for that, and I think he really should. If he wants attention, there's other ways to get attention.
Yeah, I think
Other ways to get attention, Big Dad Giga Chad. What? I mean, this guy disavowed me in a sort of way silently. Okay. And a low key. Actually, he wasn't very silent about it. When I went out the Vicar clan, they're like, "Oh, why are you taking Ralph's side now?" I was like, "Man, when I take Ralph's side, there is irony drenched all over it. If you can't see that, then you're a fool." But the Vicar clan, they're fucking shitty too. Everyone in the fucking Ralph sphere, every active member in that shit, fucking shitty, fucking grimy.
and unfortunately, as I
And there's
pointed
good
out,
attention and bad attention.
Yeah.
And the kind of attention he's trying to, it doesn't get him the views. I don't think it's working for him.
It's
I
not
think
working.
he should really try something new. So,
yeah, I think that if you're going to go for this kind of super high level, as a man,
It's not working, guys.
right? Men banter, right?
Sure.
And you and I, if we're having a drink,
Yeah, banter about you getting raped, you being raped. Benjamin Thorpe, I'm gonna rape you. I, Mr. Deadman, I will show up with the Ethiopians, and I'm not gonna rape you when you're dead, because that's not rape. You can't even give consent. You're dead, so it doesn't matter at that point. I'm gonna do it while you're alive now. I'm gonna hog tie you. You can't fight me. You have short arms. Okay? You might have a gun, but I'm already going to be there. I'm going to be in front. Besides, you have the Ethiopians. They're going to help me, okay? All right? We're going to hog tie you, and I'm going to rape you. And maybe if you're nice, Grace will spit on my dick to give you some lube. That's true. I'm going to do it. Tomorrow! you better be worried, man. It's coming. Yeah, First Pick is right about Ralph and the Vickers, and when it comes to his little boy, the little boy Xander got a bruise under the Vickers' watch, not under Ethan Ralph's watch, and he's supposed to be the horrible father. Oh, but he's the one who's married, or not really married, in a relationship with engaged to a pedophile. Okay, that is a potential concern. That would be a high risk. That's a red flag. But the fact that there was a bruise on an eye, which, I mean, how do bruises on eyes happen, guys? I mean, we can speculate all day long, but I mean, a fist to the face tends to be a good explanation. I don't know, man. Guys, this was a fun stream. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know. Oops, too soon. I don't know how long this channel has left. I like this. I'm liking this. You are liking this. I'm liking this high energy. I'm liking this. Just going all in, man. I gotta tell you, man, sometimes it's like I don't fucking care what happens. I just want to be entertained by it. That's why I engage. That's why I interact with the Thorp clan, because I find it funny. I know, despite what they should do, despite what everyone tells them not to do, that they're going to react. That they're going to say something. Surfer, please join their side. Ghost of Shaggy, please join their side. Bells of Nevermore, please join their side. They could use the reinforcements. Anyway, man, this has been good, dude. I enjoyed this. If you liked it too, man, just press the like button, share, and subscribe. Actually, I need a backup plan. I guess my backup plan is not Odyssey. That stream fucking sucked. We'll figure it out as we go. Maybe I'll make nice of Nick Fuentes and be uncozy. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen either. I don't think anything's going to happen because I think Benjamin Thorp knows that this is good for him. He likes this. He likes this fucking attention shit. He likes it. I like it. That's what it is. That's what's happening here. So I kind of gave hints of this, but at the end of it all, what's happening is Ben sees this kind of like the same way I do. Except I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm having fun being like I guess the villain, being the heel of it all or whatever. But so yeah, he's not gonna flag me. He's not gonna do anything to my channel. He's not gonna call the police. I mean, you know what? Maybe that might be his next stream. Maybe he actually calls the police live on stream. That'd be cool. Do it. The new earlier time slots Well, that's temporary. And right now, actually, I am being a shitty dad because my kids are left to their own right now. And that's horrible. You know why I stream at 9:30? Because that's when they're asleep and I can do whatever I fucking want. So these past 2 days, my kids have been left to tablets, which is horrible. Like they're being groomed by Disney and YouTube Kids. So I need to go in there and stop that shit. So earlier time slot, probably not going to stay a thing. All right? It is what it is. Okay? Think I get drunk all the time, whatever. That said, y'all take it easy, man. I don't admit that people use it against you. It's whatever, dude. You know I don't care. They could try. All right, man. Y'all take it easy and have a good one.